The barbell bench press is one of the core strength exercises and one of the best exercises to build absolute strength, along with the squat and the deadlift. So a couple things about the bench press. Number one, safety. Bench press can be one of the most dangerous movements in the gym because you are putting the barbell above your neck and above your chest. So you want to make sure that you always have a spotter. If you do not have a spotter, what I'll do is I'll use a power rack like this one, and I'll use those safety bars and I'll set the pins up, set these safety pins up higher than my chest. So that way, if I fail a rep, the barbell will hit the pins and not hit my chest. Sure, they can be a little annoying because you have to almost either dead stop every rep or stop a little bit shorter than your chest. But if you don't have a spotter, it's a lot better than not being safe. And I also, if I'm by myself, I won't use clips on the end. I won't clip the weights in. That way, if I need to slide the weights off, I can. In the past, I would have done that, but I highly recommend using those safety bars or getting a spotter. Also, when you bench press, always wrap your thumb around the bar. Don't use the monkey grip where you grip over the bar and keep your thumb over. Make sure that you close that thumb around, because when you use a monkey grip like this, the barbell can slip off and land on your chest or land on your neck. The thumb around helps protect that from happening. So always use that thumb around, that C grip, when you're gripping the barbell. So bench press, great exercise to develop the chest and develop pressing strength, but there are some ways to optimize the bench press and get the most out of it, be able to lift the most weight. So number one, you want to make sure that your shoulder blades are both on the bench. Very important to make sure, because a lot of your power is generated from there and they provide good resistance. So you want your shoulder blades up on the bench. You don't want one off the bench. Also, your grip. You want to look at the knurling on the bar. That's the rough part of the bar. And you make sure that your grip is, for most people, right outside of shoulder width. So for me, I've kind of got my own formula. I'll take my thumb and I place my thumb on the edge of the knurling, where the knurling meets the smooth part in the middle of the bar. And then I do that on both sides. And that is where my grip should be. And it just puts me at the perfect width. Now, when we are going down in the descent of the bench press, something that you want to think about is, as you're coming down, keeping those elbows tucked in and keeping those elbows close to your rib cage, close to your body, not flaring the elbows out. You don't want to flare the elbows out in the bench press. You're going to lose power like that, and you're also going to increase your risk of injury in your shoulders. So keeping those elbows tucked. So as I go down, keeping those elbows in nice and tight. When the barbell comes down, it's going to touch right underneath your chest, right at your sternum. Okay, that's where you want the barbell to come down and touch, right there. And then as you begin to press up, you press kind of up and back. So there's a little bit of arch. So you're kind of, as you're pressing up, pressing back in towards the rack as well. So let's see what that looks like. Get set up, find my grip. My thumb goes right where the knurling meets the smooth part of the bar. Get my shoulders on the bench, solid. Thumb wrapped around the bar. As I go down, my elbows are staying tucked in, going down until I touch the sternum, pressing up and back into the rack until full lockout. And that is the bench press barbell.